playing TOH again. This is literally just turning into a TOH account. I might as well do a story time right now. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? So, here's a story time that just happened to me. No, I'm not gonna tell this one because I'm gonna get bullied. Yo mama. That's old. I'm old. Somebody made it. Tough. Okay. So here's a story time of how I got grounded for a day. A whole day. I'm not joking. Like a whole day. Like I woke up and this was like at 1. Okay? In the afternoon. I am on a I record my sister crying because she's a little crybaby. And I thought it was funny. And then I sent it to my cousin. And then and then my sister, she's like, Haley, stop recording me. I'm gonna tell mommy. I didn't care. I really didn't care. I could care less if she was gonna tell mom. And yeah, she told mom. But my mom didn't end up caring. Whoa. My mom did not end up caring, so because she was half asleep. To be honest with you, she was half asleep. And when she was half asleep, she doesn't care. She is asleep, and one time I wanted to make cookies. This is just to tell you guys how much of a sleeper my mom is. So one time I wanted to make cookies really bad because I love cookies. But I want to make cookies like fresh. Like from the box. And mom tells me, do it by yourself. As a reminder, I'm not allowed to use the cell. So that's how much she doesn't care when she's asleep. So then she tells my mom doesn't care. I already said that she didn't care. And then she's like, but mom, she freaking recorded me crying. I don't remember what she was crying about. I think she was crying about a doll. I don't remember. And then I just know I'm going to get in trouble the second my mom wakes up. So when my mom wakes up, she's leaving work. She tells me, Haley, stop recording your sister when she is crying. You can't be doing that. And then she's like, you can't be sending it to your cousin either. I'm not going to say my cousin's name. But if I ever have permission to say her name out here to the public, I will. So, yeah. So she tells me to stop, and then do I stop? No, I don't. But I don't care at that point. And then she tells me, Haley, don't send that to her. And I told her specifically I didn't. Even though I did. And then that was like late at night, so I didn't care. And then my cousin I call her around 12:30 and we start talking for a while. And then yeah, we start talking and talking and talking. And we're talking for like 30 minutes until she brings up the video I sent her. She's like, haha, I get Lena crying is so funny. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. And then Elena, my sister, she's like, Mommy, see? She did send it to Aaliyah. And then my mom's like, Haley, are you serious? And that's the day I was going to get my phone, which is the one I'm playing on right now. So, and then I'm like, sorry, I'm sorry. I thought it was funny. I'm sorry. So, that happens. And then my mom's like, Haley, in the car, she's like, Haley, I'm not giving you your phone. You're grounded. And I'm like, why? And she's like, for sending a video to your cousin of your sister crying. So then I'm like, ugh, whatever. So I get grounded, and then we go to my tias. I don't know if you guys know what that means, but that's like aunt. She's my mom's aunt. And then, wait a minute. And then my mom's like, yeah, she recorded her crying. And then they come up to me and they're like, Camila, no puedes hacer eso. Basically saying, Haley, you can't be doing that. Like, what the heck? And then I'm like, I'm sorry, stop, I'm sorry. And then I'm like, okay, whatever. They don't care. So, yeah. Then in the car, my mom tells me, Haley, I told you never record her again or I'm going to tell your dad. And I'm like, fine, I won't. And I got grounded because of my cousin. She didn't keep her mouth shut. I don't think I told her to not tell my mom, though. Or not say anything about it. I just straight up said stop. Like, I straight up sent it to her. So it's not all on her, it's also on me for saying that. So, yeah, that's how I got grounded. But now I'm just going to tell you guys a story time that I'm going to be making up in my head. So, one time I was at the park, and I was at a theme park, by the way, where it was Jurassic Park, I think. I don't know if that's a theme park. So, I go, and my parents, they go to see the dinosaurs, or they go to find the dinosaurs. Like, where you can see all the graphic of the dinosaurs and stuff. So, yeah, that's what we do. And then they forget about me in the middle of Jurassic Park. I couldn't believe it. So then this man, he tells me, hey, kid, where are your parents? Like, what the heck? Like, they can't be doing this to you, forgetting you that easily. And then I tell them, oh, my parents just went to go look for dinosaurs. And then he tells me, you know, dinosaurs, they aren't real, right? And then I'm like, this is Jurassic Park, though. They have fake dinosaurs. And he's like, sure, kid. And I'm like, that's what they're famous for. Don't sure kid me. And then, yeah, that happens. And then he's like, okay, you want to go find your parents with me? And I said, sure, because I honestly miss my parents a lot. Well, I was lost at that theme park. And then we go, and then he leads me outside to the parking lot. And he tells me, hey, kid, do you know where your parents' car is? And I tell him, no, I don't. Told him I forgot. And then he's telling me, hey, so let's go in my car and look around for them at town. And then I tell him, no, thank you. I'm pretty sure my parents will come back for me. And then he's like, oh, I'm sure they won't. They probably don't even care that you're gone. They're probably out doing some stuff that you don't want to know. And then I'm like, okay, sure. So him being dumb, not knowing what I meant, he's like, okay, hop in. And I say, I didn't mean that. And then he's like, you clearly did. You just told me, sure, like, to go. And then I told him, no, I'm being sarcastic because I know my parents wouldn't leave me to do stuff. I don't want another sibling. And they know that. And, yeah. Then he's like, okay, just get in. We're going to go look for them around town. Just to remind you, this man was like 35. He looked 40. Nearly 40. 50. Yeah, around 50. He had white hair. He looked super old. He looked super creepy. And, yeah. So then he tells me, hey, kid, you really should come. Like, I don't think your parents remember that you are even here. And then I tell them, no, they do. And then my parents, they come looking for me because they tell a security guard. And the security guard's like, what did your kid look like? And they describe me, brown hair, short hair, and a long baggy t-shirt with some nice shorts. And then the security guard says, oh, I saw her walk out with an old man all the way to the parking lot. And they're like, are you serious? My daughter's dumb enough to go with a man in the car. And then they're like, oh, then I'm sorry. We don't know where he went, if he went anywhere. And then I'm still fighting with the man that I don't want to get in his car. And they all come out to the parking lot. And then my mom says, hey, that girl has the same outfit, same hair as my daughter. I think that might be my daughter. And then the old man, then my mom comes up to us. She's running, by the way, and I could see her. And the man just told me to keep quiet and that that's not your mom. So I believed him. I did. I'm not going to lie. I thought he was being for real. So, I just didn't say anything like, Mom, oh my gosh, Mom, help. I didn't. Because I was a dumb kid. And then, yeah, that happens. And when that happened, my mom, she sees me. And then she's like, oh, honey, I missed you. And I'm like, I'm like, Mom, I missed you too. I missed you. And then the guy says that's my kid. And then my mom says, no, she's not. She's mine. I have her birth certificate with me in the car. And then he's like, sure. And then my mom has to go pull out my birth certificate, cover everything that's personal. And then he says, okay, fine, you can have your daughter back. Your, in quote-unquote, he put quote-unquotes like this. Quote-unquote, your. So then he gives me back to my mom. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, thank God. Like, in my mind, I'm like, oh my gosh. And then my mom's like, why did you go off with that man? And then I tell her everything that happens. And then the man, he follows us and we get home and now he knows where we live. But luckily we moved and now we're done. Bye guys. Oop, I'm kidding. I'm getting back up there. No, I don't care. Oh my gosh. If I die, I'm gonna cry. So yeah, that was it. I think that's all I'm gonna film for the week because I have so many videos that I have left. So yeah, that girl can make it to the top, and when she does, I'm a speed. What if I just get super close to the edge? No! So yeah, that's what happened. BTW, the first story was real. The second story was fake. I made it up in my head. So please don't come for me. I know that was wrong of me to fake kidnapping. Whoa. So yeah, I think I'm gonna play this last round just with no camera, but if I hit 65 subscribers by the end of the week, I'll reveal my cousin's username with her permission. If I can. So, yeah. That's what I promise. But please don't go blowing her up. Like, the only people who actually view my videos are the people who subscribe to me that were in my video saying I made some new friends. I think a lot of my things don't have titles. Reason one why they don't have titles is because I'm so lazy to just do a title. Not even kidding you. I could care less about doing a title. I'm not one of those YouTubers who are like, oh my gosh, I'm a clickbaiter. Look at me, I got my dream pet. I'm Santa. I traded. No. So, that happens. So that's how I got grounded. And yeah, that second story, I don't know if it's ever happened to anybody, but if it does, like this video. If it has liked this video. I got 2 dislikes one time. Thank you for watching to the end, though. I'm not even joking. I make money off of dislikes. I'm actually not kidding. Every dislike, I get like 5 cents. So that was 10 cents right there. And, yeah, since I gained 2 followers in one day, like in less than an hour, that gave me $10. I'm getting rich. But really, I'm not doing this for the money. This is really fun to just share my stories and play Roblox, doing the things I love on YouTube and showing them. So, girl, you're going so slow, it's gonna kill you. I call it. Killed all of them. Me, you're going so slow. Also me. Mrs. Sloth. Did y'all see that? How is the noob better than me? What the heck? You just suck. Believe it or not. Y'all want to see something that doesn't tag out? JK! Because people get pressed really easily, and it's annoying. Fake. Oh! They just called her out. I feel one time I did that trick, like Haley, like I said no, like if I just fell in chat, and then I said Haley _0922 has bought invisibility, and then everybody was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And it was on a really, it's like super duper hard round where you actually needed invisibility, and everybody was begging for Invis, and I bought it. I'm just kidding. I didn't. I'm not wasting my money on those little rats. Don't waste your money on little rats. You don't need them in life. You'll learn that. Because I wasted 20 bucks on this book that I ended up dropping a while ago. Yes. Yes. Yes, too. I'm just going to attempt to make it to the top in these 3 minutes without anything. Extra time is literally 2 minutes. Don't get pressed over it. Like, literally don't. Because if you do, you are sucky and you have no life. Sorry to break it to you. But if you tell people to die, you also have no life. I've learned that because multiple people have told me to die. Oh. I remember I was using the bathroom one time, and my cousin comes up to me and she's like, "Haley, I got my first death threat." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is why I don't want you guys getting into online fights." And she's like, "I'm sorry." And I'm like, "Sorry your butt." She's like, "No, I'm actually sorry." And then I hate people who tell people to die. Maybe I'll tell y'all a story time of when somebody told me to die. So this happened a while ago. By a while ago, I mean like a long time ago.